Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday, 6:45 here in Ireland. It's time for our reflection of the day. And today's message it is message number 74. The title is When There Is Light. When There Is Light from the book Living in Spring. So, message 74. Before we start it, let's do our initial prayer. So let's raise up our thoughts. Let's make connection with superior spirits, with our mentors of Ireland. Ask them to enlighten ourselves, to help us move forward, achieving our goals, our objectives. So be it. Amen. Okay, my friends. Uh, when there is light, when there is light, thinking about the message, uh, what light makes to ourselves. Light brighten up everything. Light us allow us to see. Light uh, illuminate our pathway. And most of the times when we are in a depressive way, on an uncomfortable way, when we are not feeling not feeling okay, one of the characteristics is do not see, like be blind, like especially like when you get very nervous, very agitated, very. Some people say, "Oh, I was blind. I couldn't see anything in front of me, and I just did it." Why? Because it happens because we we need light to get in control of ourselves, and we lost the control. And losing the control, it's I don't see the path, I don't see a purpose, I just reacting to something, just against something. And that's the problem for ourselves. It is the problem because at these moments we do a lot of mistakes. We say things we don't want to say. We see things we want to see. We put ourselves in trouble. So, apologies. So, this is very uncomfortable for ourselves. And when we start to recover our temper, recover our balance, we can see things clear. We can see that that pieces of that puzzle now it makes sense. But at the time when you are in the middle of the hurricane, doesn't make sense at all. So that's what light gives to us. This is what, for example, when hey Lou, how are you, my dear? When Jesus were among us, he was the light because this is not religion saying this is facts. As man changed everything, at least for the Occidental part. His actions, his way to conduct, his way to talk to people, his way to deal with the problems changed the world. So that's why he was the light, because we were in a dark situation in terms of vibration, in terms of all the bad things, all the bad things happened to us on earth, and he came and then he light up everything for us. He light up because even today we're talking about him. Even today we barely understand what he wants to mean. So we need we need to understand this point, because what is the light for you? Oh, when I am with that person, looks like the things make sense. Everything has a way to be. Oh, however, when I am with that person, I get lost. I don't find my way. I don't find myself. I just want to get out of there. I want to get out of there. All the time, that's what the only thing come up to my mind. I couldn't see anything. I'm totally blind. So, what kind of people you are? Those who light up others' pathway, or those who don't light up their pathway? It's a question you need to ask yourself. What I want to be? I want to be the person who is helping the others, lighting up, even though you don't take the person on, take her own hands, walk then and go somewhere. No, I'm saying you inspire that person to become a better person. You are a good example. And this is what we will become one day. I don't know, but one day we will reach that level. And this is help us to understand what's going on in our life, challenges, how we treat the others. All this is helping. But let's see what's Emmanuel saying to us. Emmanuel used the passage Corinthians 5:14. Christ's love constrains us. Emmanuel says, when Jesus finds sanctuary in people's hearts, their road they are on changes completely. Remember when I said here, what kind of people you are, what kind of person you are. You are a person who enlight the others, or you are persons who turn off their lights. But here is when Jesus finds sanctuaries in people's heart, their road they are no change completely. So even though we don't know what to do, we lighting up our pathway. We do have people who give us guidance, who give us good advices. Keep going here. There is no longer any room for idol worship, or faith without works. Something undefinable in earthly language transforms their spirits. Society regards them as being maladjusted. However, when disciples of the gospel reach that point, it seems to them that the divine worker has taken over the depths of their being. So, which level? The level in which we become an example of living, of conduct, of honor to, to the society by your actions, by your attitudes, by your decisions. You are an example. You are a very reliable person. You are a very balanced person. You are a very not comfortable. What's the name? I forgot. Uh, so when you start to light up those who are surrounding you by actions, by attitudes, by conversations, by assistance, all their views about life are renewed. So when a person reaches that level, it's a it's a change in the life. The pleasures of yesterday have become the broken idols of today. The goals they used to pursue are now wrong pathways that have to be put aside. They become persons that are easy to find but very difficult to please. So, what gonna do here? What? How I needed to treat this? How I need to do it? How I needed to work ourselves? Think about it. Think about it. The master's voice, persuasive and gentle, exhorts them to serve without ceasing. Their soul becomes a marvelous estuary where their neighbors' sufferings are met. Consequently, they endure the constant pressure of other people's pain. Their physical life seems like a crucifix on which the master surrenders. The master suffers. Their body is a living cross on which the Lord writes crucified. So this is when you what it is perfection. Hey Marcos, good to have you here, my friend. So what it is for ourselves perfection. Oh, we will evolve, okay? Everybody know we evolve. But what it is this? Perfection, my friends. It is at the moment when you inspire the others to do the good. You have good actions. You have good attitudes, and everybody admire you by it. Everything you say, you do it. Everything you affirm, it is what's gonna happen. Everything you put to yourself, more you keep going. Because the problem is, how many times did you blink your eyes today? How many times did you open your mouth? How many times did you breathe today? So for sure you're gonna say, Stevan, I don't know how to count it. I cannot count how many times I blink in my eyes. It's impossible to count. You lose the account the the trail easily. And if I ask you how many times you did a good today, how many times did you enlighten someone path? You can say, oh, perhaps one, two, three, 10, 15. So it is accountable measure. while become a light in someone's life, it is uncountable because you do more good things than bad things. You know what I mean? So, this is when you are lighting up yourself, when clearly the evil part, who is occupy a lot of part of your body, just surrender and ask for help from God. Let's keep reading here. Their physical lives, no. Their sole place of rest is their persevering toil for the general good. They are dissatisfied, albeit resigned, firming their fates are very anguished. No. They are dissatisfied, albeit resigned, firm in their faith, although anguished. They serve all, but are alone. They are impelled down the road by hidden that Paul describes as being hidden and inexplicable urges. So you just do it. You don't have a reason to do it. You love the other. Today is easy. I love my wife. I love my kids. I love my friends. But do you love your neighbor? Neighbor, say next door neighbor. Do you love? You can say no, Stevan. I don't love him. Come on. When you are evolved, you will love him. Reason? No, I just love. I just care. I just want to become a light for them. A light to dark, to remove the darkness who is surrounding you. Those thoughts. Oh, I'm weak. I don't get it. I will never understand it. This is not for me. I am a stupid person. I'm not smart. Blah 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 blah. That's to these people we are talking about today. Why put yourself down? Think about it, my friends. These are disciples that Paul describes as being constrained by the love of Christ. The heavenly light burns within them until they abandon the lower zone forever. So that's the example, lower zone. When they are in the lower zone, when the spirit are their lower zone, it is a place where the spirits needs to remain in order to understand their carnation, to understand what's going on, to to before become enlightened, not and before goes to the spiritual world. So I know I didn't like this. Oh, both are in spiritual world, but when we are in the lower zones, we are locked in our own thoughts, in our self pity, in our selfishness, in our bad mood, in other whatever. And we are busy to see those Samaritans, especially those spirits who always go to the lower zone in order to rescue. They couldn't see it. Okay, let's keep going. Hmm. The word sees them as unsuitable and crazy. Jesus sees them as a vessels of blessings. The blossom is a beautiful promise whatever it may be. The reaped fruit, however, is sustenance for today. Happy are those who spread hope, but blessed are the followers of Christ who sweat and suffer every day so that their brothers and sisters may found and may found may find comfort and nourishment in the Lord. So the bottom line here, my friends, is every day we need to improve. Every day we need to move forward. Every day we need to what I did wrong, what I did right, what I need to fix, what I did wrong, and what I need to fix in order to keep going the evolution pathway. Think about it. Think about it. See how you understand it. See how you are treating the others. See how are you seeing the others. It's up to you. Nobody gonna interfere in your free will. But you perhaps need to reincarnate again, reincarnate again, reincarnate again, reincarnate again. Meanwhile, people who are in Ukraine, think about it. Think about it. Think about it. How you can transform your life. How I can be the light for someone. How can I be a light for my family? How can I be a light for the Spirit Center? How can I be the light for my neighbor? It's up to you. It's up to you. I guarantee we will reach that. When? I have no idea. But if we know this information now, I know we are not perfect. I know we are imperfect spirits. No problem. Happy days. But what I need to do, study, research, improve today a little bit. Nobody complain. Good. Improve another little bit. Improve a little bit until when you see you have a fleet of people, you know, you enlightened. It's up to you. It's entirely up to you. You will reach. How fast is up to you. Enlighten someone. Encourage someone. Okay? This is it for us today. I want to say thank you, my friends. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this moment with me. Don't forget to invite people who are surrounding you. And we talk again on Thursday. Okay? Thank you, my friends. Let's do our final prayer. And we have announcements as well. Announcements is at 8:30 we do have the healing session, the virtual healing. So just go to our YouTube page, Spiritism Island, at 8:30 p.m. So basically is in 50 minutes it's gonna start. You don't need the link, just go to our YouTube page. Okay. This upcoming Sunday we will not have in-person meeting in Dublin. Okay. and we are figuring out what we're gonna do in terms of uh, no, forget it. No, no, wrong idea. So that's the announcements for today. Uh, Also, there is still vacancies. You can enroll to the mediumship and spirituality meeting conversation. So please be a light for someone. Okay. Thank you, Lou. Thank you for your kind words, my dear. Thank you. Have a nice evening. Oh, now it's not a prayer. So, Master Jesus, please enlighten ourselves in order to become a light for the others. We are not asking to speed up, we are just asking to give us the pathway, show us the pathway we should walk through in order to achieve our goals, in order to enlighten someone life, in order to be a better person for them. So be it. Amen. Thank you, my friends. I'll see you on Thursday. Thank you. Bye bye.